Alright, so today we'll be looking at the Leetcode problem counting bits implemented in JavaScript. So, when I first saw this problem, I tried figuring it out. It's relatively simple, but seeing it for the first time, it wasn't. I was like, what's going on here? Then I checked online, and well, the solutions were mostly in Python, Java, and C++, and they were a little bit complex. So from reading the question, we're able to understand that this thing, given an integer n, so we are given an integer, we have to return an array of length n plus 1, okay, such that for each index in that array, the index holds the number of ones in the binary representation of that index, I. So let me use example. Given an example, so we are given 5, right? We have to return an array of 5 elements, right? That's n plus 1, because 5 elements, the length of 5 elements would give you n plus 1 using arrays that are 0 indexed. So basically what they want us to do is loop through the number we are given and check in its binary form the number of ones, right, in that, and replace the number of, like, get the number of ones and place it as the value of that index in the array. So a quick example is 0. Number of ones in 0 is 0. So get 0 in position 1. Number of 1 in 1 is 1. So we get 1. Position 2, number of 1 in 10. This is 2 converted to the binary form is 1. So we get 1 again. Position 3. 3 converted to binary is 1, 1. Number of 1 in 1, 1 is 2. So we get 2. In position 4, the number of 1 in 1, 0, 0 is 1. So we get 1. Position 5, the number of 1 in 1, 0, 1 is 2. So we get 2. So basically, we loop through the given number, get the number of 1 in that number in its binary form, and push it into an array, to our return array, right? So when solving this, the hardest thing for me was converting it to binary. I think, how would I convert this into binary? There are many solutions in Python and whatnot that way. I should have converted to binary. I was like, well, that would be problematic and stressful. Then I went to the discussion panel and I checked and I saw, oh, you can actually convert to binary in JavaScript using toString method. So let's start solving this. Let's add bits equal to an empty array, right? So we write a for loop for I equal to 0, 0, equal to 0. Then yi is less than or equal to n I plus plus. Okay. So now what we want to do is get the I, convert it to its binary form. So binary 2, right? After converting it to its binary form, let me just console log what this would give us. Whether you see toString method takes in a parameter that states what the string of the number you want to convert should be. It ranges from 2 to 32. If you put any other number apart from 2 to 32 range, you get an error. So let me just console log this, that you can see the so as you can see 0, 1, 1, 0. if I put the test case to, let's say 15, I run the code, you would see all the binary forms of, okay, so 0, 1, 10. Yeah, to string converts it. So now we are going to try and get the ones in each of these values so that we can push that into the array. That's the next step. So I want to get the ones, yeah, because we know this gives us, like, returns back the binary that we wanted, which simplifies it, because most of the issue would be converting this into a binary. Now you can either use regex to remove the 0 and count the ones, or you can use split method, because I really do not know regex, but I know there's a regex approach. You can split the number because you're converting it back to a string using 1. That will split. Okay, let's say this one, for example. You will get this will split it, so you get a empty string, then 0, then an empty string, then an empty string. So you get, let's say you split 1 now. If you split with 1 for one string, you get 2 empty strings because you are splitting the space before and the space after. So in order to get the number of ones there, you have to minus it. You have to get the length of the array because it does split to return an array, right? And minus its minus 1 because split would add the extra space before, space after. Okay, and this should give us what we are looking for, the number of ones in that position. So all we have to do now is push it to this bit array. So we do bits dot push. And then we run the code. Oh, this would fail. We have to return bits. Yeah, and that passed. And that should pass the test. So that basically I solved the counting bits Leetcode problem in JavaScript. I know there are many other approaches, but when I checked online, there was no JavaScript, so I did this video so you would see the JavaScript approach.